Hey y'all, it's Tara here and I'm back with another video, and today I'm gonna be putting y'all on game and giving y'all some information that you need to know, especially if you are looking to start a lash business. So hopefully I drop some gems for you guys, answer some questions that you may be having, just because I was in the same boat trying to figure stuff out, just trying to see what I need to do to start my lash company. So before we do get into the video, before we start chit-chatting, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up if it is helpful for you guys. If you do have any questions that I don't answer in this video, definitely comment them down below. I am thinking about doing a part 2 just because I don't want to be talking at you guys for a long time, and because it is a lot that goes into it. So yeah, if you do have any questions that you would like for me to answer in the next video, go ahead and leave them down below. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much. We're just gonna go ahead and get right into the video.
Gatorade on that bitch. White coupe but a pecan, thick bitch Puerto Rican, take you out to Paraguay or California.
Okay, and I'm sorry if I look a little bit crusty. I literally just came home from work, and yeah. So I have my little, if you've been watching me, you know I'll be having my little notepad, which will be my first tip for starting a lash business. Any kind of business, I feel like brainstorming will be the first thing that you need to do. So definitely purchase some type of notebook, some type of journal, and get to writing, a pen and a paper. Get to writing down your ideas, everything that you think of, just put it on paper. Just because I know me personally, I can't talk. I know me personally, I am very forgetful, so I like to jot stuff down. Like, I like to actually put it on pen and paper just because it makes me feel like I'm bringing my visions to life, So yeah, definitely get you a planner. I got this from well, not a planner, but like a journal. I got this one from Burlington. So let's see. So the first thing that I would say, or the first thing that I know I did, was actually start planning as far as what I want my business name to be, what type of lashes that I am trying to sell. So whether that's 25 mm, 18 mm, regular basic lashes that you find in the beauty supply, stuff like that, or what type of audience you're trying to target. So I definitely was thinking about that. Also thinking about my logo, my name of my business. I don't know if I already said that, but yeah, all of the stuff that you have to think about when you first start your business. So the logo, the name of the business, what you want to sell, things like that, the first steps into starting a business. And then so after that, so since we're talking about lashes, I just kind of thought about how many styles do I want to start off. Just because you are starting from scratch, you don't want to be buying hella lashes and you got to try to push that out. You got to try to make your money back. So me personally, I just started with 50 lashes, and I have 5 different styles. So that's 10 pairs per style, if that makes sense. So yeah. So I just kind of came up with that in my mind, just to kind of figure out how much I want to spend and how much I want to start with. So definitely start with how many lashes you want to sell, and then also create yourself a budget, just because sometimes these lash vendors and things like that will try to get over on you and try to treat you like you boo-boo the fool. So you gotta kind of be in a range as to, or have a range as to, how much you want to actually spend on this stuff. Now, and then 2, also you probably want to think about what all you want to sell. With lashes, you could sell other stuff like the lash applicator, the lash glue, lash books, where there's several different types of lashes in one packaging. You can think about that type of stuff, what you want to sell. So all this stuff that you're thinking about, just be writing it down on a piece of paper. That way you can bring that stuff to life. And then also, I would say to go ahead and purchase your LLC, just because once you do start your business, people start wearing your stuff. In case somebody try to sue you or anything like that, they would actually be suing the actual business and not you personally, as well as can't nobody take your shit. like once you get that name and you pay for it, can't nobody else use it. So I definitely highly recommend getting you an LLC. And those prices, I feel like they range across states, just because I see some people say that they're hella cheap. But in Texas, it's probably about a good $400, just because the state filing fee or something like that is like $300 plus like an additional something else. So I would definitely say research. There is a lot that goes into this stuff. So for the LLCs, starting a business and things like that, definitely do your research for that, because you don't want to hop into nothing and you don't really know the behind the scenes of it, because it's good to be starting a business and stuff, but you want to make sure you're right as far as like when taxes come around and stuff like that. That's what an LLC will help you out with. So for me personally, I did, while I was in the process of like finding the lashes and stuff, I did go ahead and like try to start designing my own logo. So I kind of tried to do it myself, but it wasn't really coming out how I wanted it to. So I'm not really like tech and computer savvy like that. So if you are, you could probably save some coins and create the logo yourself. But I ended up finding this website called Fiverr. So I'll probably run it across the screen here, but it's spelled Fiverr, and I'll probably leave it in the links down below or in the description thingy down there, you know. But yeah, I just went to Fiverr and just kind of like, there's a lot of different people on there. It's like graphic designers and all these other type of creative people, and you can just kind of like go through their portfolio and stuff like that and see like if they design how you want to. You can reach out to them and talk to them about like what you really have in mind to see if they are able to create it for you. And it's really very inexpensive. Like I paid like $35 for mine, and she was done within like 5 days. Like it didn't take long at all. So yeah, you can definitely go in there and see about somebody creating your logo. They can create all types of stuff, your website, whatever you need be. You can go on there and talk to somebody. Now jumping back to the lashes, if I'm looking down, y'all, it's because I got my notebook. Okay, I got everything that I want to talk about written down. After I kind of went through all that stuff, I kind of figured out like, you know, how many lashes I want to sell, what I want to start out with, things like that. I kind of started to browse different vendors. So I know a lot of people probably get their vendors from like Instagram. I didn't even think about Instagram when I was looking. I just went to good old Google, okay, and I just typed in eyelash vendors wholesale or something like that, and they'll pull up you all these type of eyelash vendors. I did find one which was, they have really nice lashes, and she sent me like some samples. I think I tried out like 5 different lash types, and yeah, she sent me some samples and stuff like that. So once you do find like an actual vendor that you may want to work with, or if you find numerous vendors, have them to send you some samples, just because you of course want to be trying out this stuff, wearing this stuff before you are selling it to people, because you don't want your name being dragged through the mud. So try the stuff out first, and then if you like it, then you can move forward as far as like purchasing the lashes from them. Okay, so me personally, I didn't even end up going with the lash vendor that sent me the samples, just because I thought about it, but homegirl was trying to charge too much, and I'm like, wait a minute, I feel like I can find these lashes, the same exact lashes, for hella cheap. So I live in Texas, Dallas to be exact. There is actually a eyelash vendor or wholesale lash place that's here in Dallas that I could go to. So I went there actually and purchased the lashes that I wanted. Now of course it's going to be a little bit more expensive just because it is local. It's not coming from like China or anything, but I think I probably spent like $100, which is still not bad for 5 pairs of lashes for $10 for each pair. That's still not bad at all. So that's basically what I started out with. So I would advise too, like if you want to ride around to like the little like wholesale district, if you have one of those in your town, go ride around up in there and see if they have like some type of like beauty store that has lashes, because you could probably find some locally versus ordering from China, because when you order from China, the shipping is crazy and it takes a minute for it to get to you, just because they have to go through the processing and things like that. So it could probably take up to like a month for you to get your product. But if you do reach out to a vendor, I would start off, like I said, by trying to ask for them to send you some samples. And then if you do decide to go with them, trying to see what their minimum is. So like, what's the smallest amount of lashes that you can purchase and for how much, of course. And the pricing is a really big thing. So compare vendors, because like I said, some people will try to get over on you because they probably feel like you don't know nothing. So definitely compare one vendor to the other as far as lashes. And you can also go on like AliExpress and Alibaba. They have really nice lash vendors there as well that's pretty cheap, with nice quality lashes. So definitely check there, create you an account, and just get to scrolling and messaging people. I was just sending out messages like crazy, like back to back to many people. Now keep in mind, these people are in China, so like when we over here in the US sleep or getting ready for bed, they're up, so they probably won't be messaging you back until like late at night, but they'll get to you sooner or later, and they be really like pressing the issue. Like I said, if the seller does agree to send you some samples, normally it can take about a few weeks for you to receive the lashes. So definitely try them out as far as like with different type of glues, with washing them, seeing how many wears you can get out of them. Just because, like I said, if you do decide to go with this lash person, when you start selling to your customers, you want to make sure that you are telling them like, hey, you can at least get 20 wears out of this, you can wash them, you can use this type of glue that's going to give you the best result, you know. And that way, if people do come back to you with complaints, you can kind of decipher as far as like what's going on, where did we go wrong, how can we fix this, you know. So that's why it's so important to try the lashes on yourself. Even if you have friends that's close to you that want to be your little guinea pigs, you could try them on them, like, hey, can you try these lashes out and let me know how you like them, you know. That way you can get another person's opinion versus just your own. The thing I would say, I think that I did was, so once I actually came up with the styles that I want and I ordered them or got the lashes, I started to pick out my names for my lashes. So you kind of, if you want to go with a theme. I kind of have a theme for mine. So if you want to go with a theme, or just name lashes that you feel like fit your personality or your business. And then also, of course, you want to look at the pricing, how much you want to charge for your lashes as well. So normally when you purchase wholesale, the lashes are hella cheap. So it's probably like $2 maybe, or $2 to $5 per lash. Now, of course, when you sell them, you want to sell them a little bit more. That way you can make your profit off of them. So I would just be looking at that as well. Like, how much are they charging me for the lashes, and how much do I want to charge, just so I can make some type of money back. So like the lashes that I paid more for, so like some lashes I might pay like $5 for them, I'm going to sell the lashes for at least between $10 and $15. That way I can make some type of profit off of them. So just look at that as well, just to make sure that you're not falling in a hole and you're not dishing out more money than you're receiving, if that makes sense. So now, as far as like packaging goes, so like I said, I purchased my lashes at a local vendor, so of course packaging wasn't available. But I found my packaging person on Alibaba, and they actually got my packages done hella fast, okay? Like, them things showed up at my doorstep, and I'm like, dang, I didn't expect for them to come this fast, because the lashes took a long time to come. So, yeah, I found my Alibaba person, and normally they just ask you, like, well, you can scroll on Alibaba and, like, see, like, different packaging. So I would just, like, type in, like, eyelash packaging boxes or something like that, and you can scroll on there and see whatever you like. And normally when you click on something, it'll kind of, I guess, trigger an alert to the seller, and they'll end up reaching out to you like, hey, we saw you checking out this box, you know, do you have any questions, or do you want to purchase, stuff like that. So I did reach out. I found like a box that I like, so I was like, let me reach out to them. And they hit me up, and I was like, well, hey, this is my colorway that I'm thinking about, that I want to go with. Can you guys do this, you know? And then it was like, well, yeah, do you have a logo, or do you need us to make you a logo, or what do you need us to do? So I sent them my logo, and I was like, well, first, before y'all start producing anything, send me like some of your previous work. So like others like boxes and stuff that you've done for other people. Of course they'll like blur out the company's name and stuff like that, but they'll show you like what they have done, just because I want to make sure that you ain't trying to get over on me, you ain't trying to scam me, because we don't need no scams, okay? So yeah, I just asked for them to send me some of their previous work, which he did, and I was like, okay, it looks a little nice. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put in my order. I think I paid a little over $100, just because, like I said, the shipping is a pain in the ass in the rear end, okay? Because it probably wouldn't even been that much if it wasn't for the shipping. So yeah, I paid for the shipping. And also you can request for them to send like the little clear like tray thingy that the lashes come on. They can include that in there as well. Normally, well, my person did that for free of charge. I feel like they all should do that for free of charge, because I'm pretty sure they get so many of those things. But yeah, I am going to actually show you guys my boxes. So uno moment. So here is my lash box. So I just went with like a plain white, and here's my logo. They put it down here, and I requested for them to, he asked me, he was like, do you want to have a little window? Just because I think the one that I picked didn't have a window, like it was just whites. He was like, do you want a window? I'm like, yeah, so people can see the lashes without like having to open the box. I want it to be as convenient as possible. So they made that happen for me. And like I said, they put my logo down here, and then they send you like little pictures of like different box colors, and you just pick whatever color you want. So of course I went with like the pink glittery, just because that's like the theme of my company. We very like girly and glittery. And yeah, that's about it. And these are the little trays that I'm talking about that you put the lashes on. They just like included those in my order. But yeah, that got to me pretty quickly. They did also send me like some little complimentary bags, which was really nice, because I definitely was not expecting them. So they just look like these. So I guess like if I want to deliver some lashes here locally, I can definitely do that. And of course, you know, they got to promote other product that they do. So I guess like if I had a storefront or something, I could put the lashes in it. And then too, I do just want to advise, like, while you are looking for a lash vendor, please do not reach out to other people that have lash companies and ask them who their vendor is. I just find that that is very like lazy and rude, just because if we had to do the work as far as like finding vendors and lashes and all this other stuff, you need to do it too, okay? Like, started from the bottom. Like, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym, so I'm not just gonna be giving you information without you doing the research. Like, I had to put in the work, you gonna put in the work too. So yeah, like I said, this is just part one, just because I want to go into like other stuff. So I am going to make a part 2. So if you guys do have any other questions, definitely leave them down below. Don't be scared, okay? Don't be scared. Leave them questions down below, and I will definitely answer any questions that you have. Because in my next video, I probably will be talking about going a little bit more in depth as far as like a logo goes, and business cards. I did create my own business cards. I did that. I don't know how to create no logo, but I created my own business cards, okay? So I'll probably go into more depth about that, as well as the website type stuff. So that'll probably be what I'm gearing towards in my next video. So definitely come back and stay tuned for that. We are on Instagram as well, same name. So go ahead and follow us on Instagram and check us out. We still getting I'm still uploading pictures and stuff like that in regards to the lashes that I have. So go ahead and follow us, and until next time, guys, I will see you in my next video. And believe that you can do it, because we can all do it if you just put your mind to it, okay? Write it down on some paper and get to work. And like, don't let nothing stop you. Don't let nobody discourage you. Like, dang, everybody trying to sell lashes, everybody trying to do that. Okay, I can do it too. If somebody else doing it, what's gonna stop me? Who say I can't do it? So go ahead and do whatever you want to do. Okay? Don't let nobody stop your dreams. The only person that can stop your dreams is you. So before we do leave, as I always say, remember that you are beautiful, and always keep a smile on your face. Bye, y'all. I'll see you in my next video.